All right. Good evening, Chairwoman Huffman and committee members. My name is Dr. Chloe Latham Sikes. I'm Deputy Director of Policy at IDRA and testifying on SB2 as filed. While we certainly appreciate the discussion of public school investments and fair school funding in our public schools that serve all of our public school students, we would have some recommendations for that have come out of the regular session and some other items that came out of the summer discussions around school funding that we would love to see included potentially in this bill or other legislation. One is that we know that we need at least a $1,000 increase to the basic allotment to meet the levels of inflation from 2019 when it was last revisited, plus an actual adjustment to adjust for inflation going forward. This is certainly critical to address the ongoing needs for funding students' needs in schools, and it still doesn't bring us close to, frankly, the national average, and Texas serves so many students, but this would certainly be the minimum recommendation for basic allotment adjustments. We also would love to see some of the proposals from the regular session that this body and the House put forward that had targeted funding increases and program supports for bilingual education and special education, as has been mentioned. The TEA came out with a report in January of 2023 based on Senate Bill 560, passed by this legislature in the 87th session, with some excellent recommendations about supporting the 20% of our public school students who are emergent bilingual students. Some of that included some school funding increases to expand high-quality dual language programs and other programmatic funding in bilingual education, when we would certainly love to see those types of proposals revisited to support those students comprehensively. And while private school voucher proposals are not part of this bill, we do understand that that proposal would be married to this type of legislation potentially going forward, and we really encourage this body to keep discussions of public school funding separate from other discussions that would take those very investments out of that very important system. We're available to support all of your offices with those resources. Thank you.
I want to reiterate this bill, Senator Creighton's bill, he had to step out, is not married to vouchers or school choice. What happens on that is a separate issue that this committee is not taking up. Okay, so
understood.
All right.